welcome back to another episode of Marketing Champions, where we highlight those in the marketing industry who are making big waves and a big impact for clients and consumers. I'm Morgan Young, and today I'm joined by Ingrid Roemischer with IR Marketing and Design. Ingrid, thank you for joining.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, so tell me about your business and who do you focus on?
Well, my business right now, I'm doing freelance and contract, but I am looking for a permanent home because I love working with a team.
Yes.
Really enjoy it. Who I focus on, it depends who needs me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done such a cross section of businesses. Right now I have a contract with Sea Cottages of Amelia Island. Very sweet. It's this little cottagey kind of hotel. But I've done international, national, so it's a cross spectrum in all different industries. It's funny because marketing is marketing. You know, you just need to know who your audience is and your product and service, and you just, hit the ground running.
Absolutely. And you offer a plethora of different services. So I've seen like your stuff on the side of buses, on the side of benches, but you also have done video. So tell me about all your services you offer.
Well, the fun thing, one of the things that I really enjoy most is because I have a diverse background, photography, which is what I went to school for. So photography, marketing, graphic design. I've done a lot of graphic design in my career. And I got into video because of marketing. It is such a solid and strong tool. And it's one that I pitch all the time to my clients and employers. So the fun thing that I can do is I can come up with the ideas and then actually create the pieces to launch the actual campaigns and then monitor them. So I love doing that. I love what I do. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And so through the years, we've seen marketing change from print to primarily digital. How have you adapted to these changes?
Well, you know what they say. The only thing and the constant in life is change.
Yes.
So you have to be fluid. You have to be able to go with the flow. So video was one way that I kept getting to more of the digital side, because I was heavily print and traditional. But there are things now, you have digital business cards, you have digital flip books. So instead of a printed, you can do digital. And it's fantastic because it's never outdated. You can update it and then relaunch that. But, there are still people out there who want the traditional. They want something to hold on to. So it's just knowing what your audience needs and wants. And a lot of times I do the mix. So I worked at a company that dealt with apartments, property management. So I would create digital flip books for their sales teams. And you can email it out and you can send it out, download it. But there were a lot of people who just wanted something to hold on to. So I would do flyers for them as well. So it's knowing what your audience needs and wants and fulfilling that, filling
Beautiful. Yeah. And tell me, I love the grand mega format ads that you've done.
Yes.
What's the biggest one that you've done?
Probably over 300 feet. It was, wow. This was before I got into marketing. That was when I was doing graphic design pre-press. We did one for, I think it was Lion King. It was one of the Broadway. The company I worked for, Broadway was our biggest clientele. Wow. So Revlon we would do, that was more pre-press, but it was, you walk into Times Square and you saw a lot of the things that we would produce. It was, a lot of fun.
That is so cool. What's your favorite aspect of marketing? What do you love most about it?
Probably everything.
Everything. I know.
And I do. I just love tapping into all the things that I can do, and I never consider myself competitive, but this is where I guess I see myself being competitive. Whatever has been done before, I try to top it, even if I was the one who did it before.
Yes.
I just want to do build and build and build on that. But I love the creative side of it. I love problem solving. Not a lot of people, say that, but I'm definitely one of those. I really like problem solving, seeing what I can do to solve the clients or the employer's pains, get their goals, get them across that finish line, and try to solve some of those pains that they're feeling.
Beautiful. As a marketing champion, what is one tip that you would give an entrepreneur who's just starting out to help get them more eyes on their business?
I think the number one thing in any industry to be successful, you have to have a good, solid work ethic
Mhm,
and be good for your word.
mhm.
If you have those two, you're going to beat your competition before you cross the threshold.
True.
It's just, it's kind of unfortunate that there's a lot of not, people don't follow through or you're like chasing people down. You want, as somebody who, it doesn't matter if you're an employee or a contract, you want to get across, answer those questions before they ask them.
Mhm.
Try to see what the problems and the issues that they have and come up with solutions and let them know what's going on and say, hey, this is what I'm seeing for you. This is what I recommend.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Marketing Champions.
My pleasure.
Yes. And thank you for tuning in to another episode. If you want more information on Ingrid and her business, head on over to dailynewsnetwork.com. We have all the information right there. We'll see you in the next episode of Marketing Champions.